Is Tyler and Hi, my name is Tyler and this will be my review of the week for disc golf. I will be making a new video every week that I can. Soon enough, in the next month or two I'll be moving, so I won't have a couple videos for that. But for now, I am going to be reviewing my Discraft Titanium Force. As you can see, it's pretty beat up, it's pretty dirty. I don't have a lot of nicks or chunks taken out of it or anything like that. This is a really hard plastic disc, and this was my go-to disc for a while. It still is. I used this yesterday in my game, probably about 14, maybe 16 holes. I play in a really forestry area, really high winds. Just yesterday we were getting 40-mile-an-hour gusts. Sometimes I can get up to 60-mile-an-hour gusts. I would suggest this disc extremely highly. Really good review on this if you're in a really high forestry area. If you have to get that anhyzer to hyzer shot, if you have to flip it back up, let it cut out real hard to the left, because this is a really overstable disc. And if you're out in a really wide open area, the only way you're going to get this to really go straight is if you have that really hard rip, getting it really max powered out, out of your swing, and you can flip it back up and keep it on a little bit of an anhyzer so it could balance itself back out and then cut out left at the very end of your shot. This is my squeeze through disc. If I, hole 6 on my course, you have to cut through all of these trees and then cut it straight back left to get it, up next to the basket, if not at least 50 feet away from the basket. And I use this on that hole every single time. I use this on most of the holes if it's really windy, because this cuts straight through the wind. It does whatever I expect it to do every single time. I can never not know what this disc is going to do. And this is probably, I can't even read the weight anymore. I don't even know if there's a weight on it, but this is probably about a 170, 175 gram disc. Really heavy. It's really flat too. You can see that, you can't really see that bubble coming up you see on mid ranges or something like that. Really highly suggested disc if you're in a really high forestry area. If you're in a really open area, like I said, unless you have that really wide open space and you can rip this extremely hard and get it to go flat as you want it to for the most of its flight, then keep this for a really squeezy area. But that is my review of the week. Like I said, I will be making a new video every week on every disc that I have in my bag. I have about 11 discs, including this one. I have, about 8 drivers, 2 mid-ranges, and 1 putter. So as soon as I get to those next week, you will hear about them and my opinion on them. Now, mind you, my game is much different than most other people's. I'm only able to get out there every summer because it snows pretty hard up here and I can't go out in the cold. Keep checking back every week. After I get done with disc golf, I'll probably be doing something else, but thank you. This was my recording of the week. Check back.